Thank you for tuning back in and listening. Pleasure. I'm your host, the one, the only Rob.G.
I promise you one day it ain't gonna be our little podcast. It's gonna be a conglomerate.
And also it brings it full circle. If you go into it and buy a property with a family member.
Welcome. Thank you for tuning back in and listening to Pleasure. Y'all, we've been working on getting on time, and this one won't our fault. Somehow we got jammed up, and we had to delete some stuff that, I don't know, I just deleted everything. But welcome back to Listening to Pleasure. I'm your host, Rob.G, the one and only, with my main man, Mike V, as y'all already know. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce my main man. Y'all welcome to the stage. Y'all welcome Mike V to the stage. Welcome, Mike, y'all.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. What up? Y'all already know the vibes. Hit the button. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your people. Tell your people, tell their people. We outside.
Oh, jumping early. Okay. Hey, listen, so without further ado, y'all welcome to the stage. Y'all welcome my man Heezy to the stage. Welcome Heezy to the stage.
What's happening, bro?
Can you hear Heezy? You low. You sound like you fishing water echo or something.
Hey, the man. Uh-oh.
Okay, yeah.
We gotta go back outside.
I'm gonna bring you back and move you for a second till you get back. Welcome, Vaughn. If you want to jump on, let me know. I send you the link. As always, matter of fact, I'm gonna send it to you now. I know I had talked to you earlier and a couple people earlier. I wasn't gonna go live today. I failed the plan. I was running around doing a whole bunch of other stuff. So
I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm exhausted.
yeah,
I was a little
I
under.
just made it into where we at, where I'm at to get on. Um,
I was a little under the weather this weekend, and like
mm,
I don't know what it is. I ain't never had no doctor diagnosis, but like whenever, whenever like I miss steps or I ain't get something accomplished, like until I feel like I catch up, I've always feel like I'm dragging, like my body feel
mm,
sluggish. So I'm like I said, man, you was like, let's go live. I'm with it, cause it's gonna be some people outside waiting on us. So
mm-hmm.
let's get to it.
No
Uh,
question.
shit, we ain't even really had no topic. We ain't even really
No,
had.
I ain't set nothing up. I ain't do nothing. And it's crazy because, like I said, a couple people hit me. It was like, "Oh, what's the topic tonight? What's the?" And I was like, "Shit." I was like, "Man, should we take a night off or?" But they waiting, so we got to give them what they want.
Uh,
Appreciate our faithfuls.
them,
Yeah, I don't know what's up with this light.
the talk of the area. You know, the new rules at the mall
Yeah.
and give
Um.
and giving the kids a place to kick it and
And what's going on? What's up, V?
uh,
You see everybody saying they're exhausted. I can dig it.
yeah. So I wanted to throw that out there. Um, on the 28th of April, let our voices empower, along with Not My Child. Shout out DK. We're gonna have some kids at a bowling alley, about 100 kids at a bowling alley. Give them somewhere to kick it. Hey, my wife. Excuse me. Give them somewhere to kick it for a few hours, man. Show people Man, they can be around each other. They ain't always gotta act the fool, man.
Yeah.
They ain't gotta always act the fool. Uh-oh, the doorbell ringing. JoJo, what
Okay.
up? Ant, what up?
Let's see what we got my man back. Let's see if we can welcome Heezy back. What's happening, man? Man, we can't hear you at all. Can you hear us, Heezy?
Nah, that man is a mime or something, goddamn
Yeah, we can't hear you.
it, at
I'm
all.
gonna leave you up there till you pop through, though. We can't hear you.
You
What's
might have to
going
do
on?
you might have to do sign language.
Now I'm gonna take you off and let you get your jump right. I see a thumbs up or something when you're ready to come back. All right, so let's get into it, man. What's some of the okay? So what's the stuff with the mall, man? I see everybody jumping on it, going at it, at a certain time. So I kind of, fell back aiming.
I mean, they pretty much I want to say if a child is under 18, they got to be accompanied by an adult after 5 o'clock or something. Um, it's a lot of areas in the 7-5 that's going to adopt that. It's a lot of
Yeah, they
young
cutting up.
it's a lot of youngins cutting up, like to be honest. But it's also a lot of adults
Not fair.
who dropping the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna just play and like. So one thing that I love about our company is we hold these kids accountable, but
Mm-hmm.
we also give them grace, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they ain't all bad, and they really just products of what they seen, heard, or are allowed to do on a daily basis. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard for the kid not to think the street life the way to go when all his daddy friends street people.
Mm-hmm.
Everything his daddy did in the street is what people know his daddy for and glorify him for.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, every dude he ever seen his mama deal with his street,
Mm-hmm.
they glorify the fact that I can call and have this whole shut down right now. Don't make me call my peoples, right? And
Mm-hmm.
that's the culture that they come up under. So if that's the culture he come up under, my daddy ain't scared of nobody. Any nigga, my daddy will check anybody anywhere at any time. Like why would he not think that's the way not the way to go?
Why should he think anything different? Honestly.
So again, as they get older and we try to teach them, we also try to hold them as accountable as we possibly can. But if every time he do something wrong, his mama make an excuse for why he do something wrong, what makes you think that every time he do something wrong, he ain't gonna make an excuse?
Mm.
Uh, but by the same token, it's business owners that's losing money behind these kids.
Mm-hmm.
Is people who scared to come outside and try to enjoy themselves because of some of these kids. So there has to be something done. That's the reality to it. There has to be something done. Uh, and I heard a lot of people talking about like them saying hold the parents accountable. And you can't hold a parent accountable for what a kid do. I've heard both sides. And if like I see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I'm sitting at the McDonald's I sit at, I see kids get out of cars that an adult is driving. First thing in the morning, right? He get out the car, he got a roll up in his hand. He in the ninth or 10th grade though. He got a roll up in his hand. He also got a lighter leash attached to his belt.
Mm-hmm.
So the adults around him know he's smoking before school. And then you wonder why he getting suspended because he smell like weed. So again, like I'm gonna hold the kid accountable because I'm gonna talk to him about that shit, right? Hey, yo, do
Yeah,
you know if a police officer was pulling in as you got out that car with that shit in your hand, your whole day was fucked up? And I say it to the kid just like that. You would have just had your whole day fucked up for getting out the car with that in your hand like that.
yeah.
But
What's sense to that make?
but but by the same token, the adults who's supposed to care about you the most, they let you act like this.
Yeah.
They let you come outside with a pair of pants on. Uh-oh. Now I can't hear you.
Me?
I can hear you now. A little bit.
Okay, maybe I was too far from the mic or
Yeah, all
something.
right. Yeah, you back.
All right, let's welcome Heezy back to the stage.
Uh-oh.
I done faded out. Can you hear us, Joe? You chopped up. You chopped up.
That
Chopped up.
man chopping
Chopped up.
screwed. That man chopping screwed.
Yeah, I don't know. He let you get on tonight. Um, I'll leave you there for a minute. Let you do what you do. Go ahead, Mike. Finish your joint. See, we got a question in the comments. I'm gonna
But
get to the question.
but at the end of the day, like as a whole community, and I'm gonna use the word community. As a whole community, we gotta do better. We gotta stop seeing them cutting up or seeing them, and instead of saying something to them, we say something to other people while we in the car pulling away from them. Like long as they ain't messing with me, I don't care. Like
Mm-hmm.
I said this and made a dude you know pretty frustrated. I posted this about 2 years ago on Facebook, and he kind of jumped in my inbox and was like, "Man, you talk about me," but I think it's crazy that people who when they was in their heyday, I don't run from nobody. This my block. I ain't going nowhere, nigga. I stand and die for it. And there you look, and you will literally come out your mouth and say, "Them young niggas scare me." That is crazy to me. And I won't miss to stand on my block and be the toughest dude in the world or none of that. I'm my daddy's kid. And my daddy ain't play with kids, bro. Like my daddy ain't play with kids.
I could go for that. So let me get to. Yeah, I get what you're saying. that's a that's a lot. You scared of the people that was just like you.
Yep. And or maybe you was faking being that.
That too. So the question is, have you ever went to the fridge and got a hot dog out the pack and ate in it without cooking it? I'm just saying. So you old school, y'all a different era. We had this conversation before
This
ourselves.
this man say he eat cold blizzards.
Yeah, man. So we was talking about it. He was talking about you ever ate hot dogs out the pack. I'm like, nah, we ain't do nothing like that. I seen y'all old, like I seen my grandma and some of them older folks y'all age and above do that mess. But so what about anybody in they shit
No,
50 and under? Y'all ever did that?
no, no, no. And I eat hot dogs. I'm still like I ate bologna for dinner tonight in real life, but not no cold hot dog. No,
True, yeah. They look for any reason to take your freedom.
I got a question though about that.
The only reason I don't care ain't it? Yeah, cause that's the issue. You saying you don't care if they don't bother you, but then everybody gonna take that same approach when you got something going on. Then you mad
No, it's
and say
no.
nah. Hey, yeah, pa, they told you. They saying nah. That's y'all generation thing. They saying nah. V say yuck.
There's a person you know, and again I don't say names because I don't be trying to start internet beef or none of that. But the reality is, for 25, 30 years that I knew that person,
Mm-hmm.
she was proud to tell you that her baby daddy, her brother, her other brother, man, them people rip and run these streets and then terrorize your ass,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm.
And then she lost a kid in the streets,
Mm.
and it turned into, well, I want nobody like when your baby daddy got all the years, it was snitch ass niggas telling on my baby daddy. When your son got killed, though, is why won't nobody talk to the police? You can't have it both ways out here, bro. You can't have it both ways out here, bro. I refuse to believe that you can. Like I
Yeah.
I got people I would have called my friends at the time who did a lot of Grammy things. And when those Grammy things came back to haunt them, well, I can tell you I miss my friend. I want one of them dudes saying it like, why they take the good dude? Because he was a menace to society, bro.
Yeah.
He was a menace. And if, man, if ain't nobody take him, he'll still be menacing. You know?
Listen, that's crazy. What you saying, Vaughn? I just my last so I do Uber, so my last ride I picked up a young lady, and she was South African. She been here 7 months, so she was saying something that I say that she said. She was like, "It's just horrible here. Like you can't even know your neighbors or neighborhoods. Like at least where we from, you speak to your neighbors in the morning, the evening. You check to see how they day going, blah blah blah." And I'm just like, yeah, it's none of that no more here. Like everybody in the house, you better not speak to them. Don't mind their business.
I'm going to tell you something, though. Fuck, this going to sound bad. That's only in the black community.
Yeah,
Because, and my wife will tell you, nigga, we live around some Mexicans. Like our whole little cul-de-sac is Mexicans. And bro, when I tell you, every time, whether it's the kids, whether it's the grown people, whether it's the real old people, when we see
mm-hmm.
each other, we speak when there are conversations. We like you know what I mean? Like we neighbors for real. When my mama passed, my neighbors brought chicken to my house. They have been living here for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
No, they bought chicken. You need anything, let us know. You don't have to do nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what? No,
Y'all
that's
welcome. Y'all welcome Vaughn to the stage.
whatever. How you?
Finding you. I was. I agree with you guys when we talk about neighbors, like neighborhoods. I think I was oh
Oh yeah, back to
okay.
back. Y'all welcome. Oh well, hold on. They ain't ready yet. They backed off for a sec. Oh, they ready. Hold on. Y'all welcome. Y'all welcome Easy back to the
That
show.
man,
Oh, okay. Stop, man. Look.
that man nigga knocker. That man nigga knocker.
I was about neighborhoods, right?
Yeah,
I was thinking about that, like why our neighborhoods are so bad. Oh, hold on. I was trying to turn the light on. Hold on.
you
Wait.
good?
Why our neighborhoods are so bad? Because we have some of us, not all of us, some of us have that attitude. Um, if they don't touch my stuff and they don't bother my people or things like that, then I'm good with it. As soon as you touch something of theirs, that's when they want to complain and do stuff. No, do things. I feel like if you see something bad in your neighborhood, you see something wrong, something about it. Complain. Do something. Because our neighborhoods be looking bad. You could tell. Forgive me. You could tell a black neighborhood sometimes.
Nah,
You
it's
could you could
fact.
drive a you could turn a corner and be like, oh shit, it's some ninja city over here. You know what I'm saying? You could
Like
tell.
I seen a
And
drone dude say, "Why should for the way we glorify and we love the hood? Why should the hood be dirty?" One, he said, one on the scrum for this. Everybody in the hood, well, not everybody, a major majority of the population in the hood been in jail. You can't be dirty in jail.
oh,
That's you know what I'm saying. You gotta
Good, yeah,
clean. You
yeah.
gotta clean. You know what I'm saying. So how you in there you super clean, but come home to what you love the hood, and it's filthy as ever.
right. Like why? Why are
Everybody,
we
we
throwing
need
food out the
we
window?
might need to start that to adopt a block. You know what I'm saying? Get some people to adopt the block and let's try to move
Actually,
especially.
in my area, a couple of us got together and in my area we picked up the garbage. I mean, I won't do that shit again. But we did it. You know, we trying to get more people to do it. No shit. No, that's not me. Hell no. The next day, the same shit. I said, I'll be goddamn.
But
You know, but we need to. I'm just saying, and that's why I want to jump on real quick. Like when in our community, I think it's a lot of us. It's a good amount of us who want to do good, and it's a good amount of us who's just content with living. Living. I don't want to say the low life, but just living ignorant. Let's say that living in an ignorant way, because there's a lot of things that out here that could better, that we could better ourselves with, and some people just choose not to. Like they choose to. They want that lifestyle. They want to stay like that. They want to and that's the people, don't get me wrong, who live in the hood who can't afford nowhere else, and that's they have to stay there. Unfortunately, they don't want to be around gun shooting and
But you
things like that.
can tell the difference between those that's there because that's what they're going through. Got to be there compared to those
Right,
who know better.
right, and I just feel like what what I get upset with our people, right, is that I feel like we should stick together more often. And I know it's easier said than done. Like even I was saying about when it comes to supporting our businesses or supporting channels or sometimes we just don't do it. We like, they think they all that. I'm like, or I'm not, or we cost too much. And don't get me wrong, sometimes we are not the best business people. Sometimes, but then that's every culture, right? I just feel like, and even when they looting places, we loot in our own area. Why?
We we talking about
you got
right now. We just rambling on. Right now, we talking about
somebody
black
got
people.
their phone or something high. I can hear the podcast in the background.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't have it in the background. Oh.
Uh, I mean, I'ma always take it back to we need to get back to where the last name meant more than the first name.
Mm. Mhm.
Like we gotta like there was a time when black people didn't want to embarrass themselves because when you embarrassed yourself, you embarrassed everybody connected to you. When you did something goofy, when you did something disrespectful, you dishonored people outside of just the person you did it to or yourself. And now we individualize everything. Like like don't nobody care about nothing but they self for real.
All
Like
right.
like we got kids who grew up in households where parents tell them on your 18th birthday you better know where you going because you getting the fuck out of here.
Ooh.
You, you got 13, 14-year-old girls who got to be babysitters while one parent disappeared because I don't have to have the responsibility of being a parent. And the other parent is telling them kids that they the reason that they can't live their life. And that parent, I'm tired of y'all. I'm going to party this weekend. And a 14-year-old trying to raise an 8-year-old and a 9-year-old while somebody trying to relive their youth like it's the kids' fault that they had kids.
Mm.
We we are the fuck. I hate saying stuff like this out loud. We are the only group of people who want maximum reward for minimal effort. I wanna go to work one day this week, but I want to get a full paycheck.
You think we're the only ones like that? I don't know. I think it's that's kind of hard, Mike.
Other people wish it. Black people try to live it.
Mm.
Black people, like, think about what I'm saying. How many white people you know that go to their job and tell the boss, man, I ain't working for real today on a consistent
Oh, you don't want to know where I work at. It's
on
all white. Yeah, they talk
a
reckless.
consistent
I mean,
basis,
stop.
right? To, like, both the fellas, y'all sports gamble, right? We all know people who sports gamble who probably could pick 2 games a day, win $17 a day, and do that every single day. But he tried to pick a 22 goddamn it pick parlay and spend $8 to win $200,000 and never win. Like what the fuck? We want maximum reward for minimal effort, bro. That's just the reality to it. Like you see it all. Like there's a kid, and I know you know him, Joe. Rob, you might have seen him. He used to stand in front of the store on 6th Street, 12th Street, and 16th Street and beg for change, right? Now he be in front of the Wawa on Aberdeen. If you see this youngin', yup, I'm talking about you. Now, I used to give youngin' change when he used to stand in front of 6th Street and my mama stayed at the Towers, right? Youngin' disappeared for like a week and a half. Youngin' had went and got a job at McDonald's. It was like 30 hours a week. Youngin got his first check and said, "Man, I'd rather stand outside and beg for change than take this bullshit."
Mhm.
Like, think
Wait, I believe that. This boy asked me for $5. I said, damn, for some
like,
pizza.
like it's like like we want all the money. Like we want to record one song. We want that song to be a super hit. And if that shit don't make me $1 million, I ain't a rapper no more. Don't. That's just how niggas. I don't want to talk about that no more. I want to talk about that. Yeah, we have to do better as a whole community, though. We have to do.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know how close people know. Like with this election, fuck, I didn't know I was about to go here. With this election thing that they got coming up next week, right? I don't know who they think's supposed to win, and all I know is if it go the wrong way, don't be surprised if martial law is nationwide in the next year. Like them people really trying to shut this country down so they can do what they want to do. I don't think people really paying attention to this shit. And we too worried about Gucci Man getting robbed by Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 to pay attention to that. Do you know? I bet you everybody know at least one person, at least one, and probably five, right? But at least one person who done watched at least, who paid attention to the whole Diddy trial and watched at least one documentary about that shit. That shit don't mean nothing in the grand scheme of what's going on in the world today, bro. But people shut their lives down a little bit to pay attention. Man, fuck that! I can't wait to get home to find out what happened in the Diddy trial. You
Mm.
you know who a grown man was having sex with? That's
How do you think we got there? Well, hold on. So how do you think we got there? Meaning, like, as a people, and we're saying we know that's not all of us, But what do you think happened? Do you think we were influenced by music, media, street? But who is the street influenced by? Music, media, right?
I think what happened to oh I think we let them monetize Ghetto Fabulous. I think where the problem was letting them monetize being hood. Like we made it seem like it was something that's natural, like that it's supposed to happen like that all the time. Yeah, in my opinion. I feel like we like we made Ghetto Fabulous like something cool. Like Ghetto Fabulous is actually supposed to be like making $1 out of 15 cents. You know what I mean? Like doing the most with the less. We turned it into I want to do it like that. Like I don't think the average person drink out of mayonnaise jars because they want to. But when when they monetized it, like there was TV shows that showed it all the time. We we stopped. Fuck, never mind. I ain't gonna go that far. That'd be bad. I ain't gonna say that out loud.
Go
We
ahead.
no
No,
no
say it.
no.
Sir, you need to say it. We need to hear this shit.
I,
No.
when every black TV show had the loud, boisterous woman who dominated the house that everybody
Wait a
was
minute.
scared of, and the man was scared, even though he was paying all the bills, he was scared to stand up to her and be the man of the house. Like they did a lot to black families in like
What
that
show was that?
Cosby Show.
What show was that?
A lot of them. The Cosby Show, A Different World. Like all them shits was horrible. Like if you go back and watch them now, they were horrible for black families.
Wait, you said that, but you said loud and boisterous. You think Claire
No, no,
Huxtable
no,
was
no, no.
loud?
No. We moved to ghetto. Like the '80s was bad to destroy the black man. The '90s shows were there to empower the black woman and make them feel like the black woman was the head of the household. Like it's a lot of shows in the '90s that was horrible for black people. Like Carl Winslow didn't run his household. Uncle Phil didn't run his household. What other black show? Martin kinda didn't. All Martin could do was kick your ass out. Gina made all the fucking decisions. Like, oh man, I don't want to talk about that because I'm gonna sound like I'm. But it was an agenda. Like I'm smart. I could clearly look at the shows and see that there was an agenda about these shit. Like the '80s, like A Different World. Like you know how I feel about fucking Florida Evans. I hate that shit with a passion. That
Damn. Why?
what the fuck? Florida Evans was horrible for black people. She ain't helped that man get.
I feel like we're watching different shows. Wait, hold on a minute now.
She ain't helped
Why
that
was
black
she
man.
horrible? Wait, hold on. Why was she horrible? Let it stop.
She ain't helped that black man. They was always struggling. She didn't help that black man. No, hold on, hear me out. They was always struggling. She never helped that black man try to get no money. But every time that man bought some extra money in the house, all she did was complain about how he got it. That's crazy.
But she held the family together. That's how they worked together.
Huh?
She was holding the family together.
No, how? By complaining all the time? You know how hard James was working to come in the house and have to hear, you can't go play pool and make us no extra money. So we got to keep eating this shit Thelma cooking? No, man. And fuck. And if you didn't trust his decision making, why you choose him as a husband? Like, oh shit. This should go way deeper. Like,
I have to look at it. I completely disagree. I think for me, and it's fine we disagree because I look at it as she was a strong woman. Like I don't remember, and I can't sit here and say really remember everything. I don't remember everything. I don't really quite remember her complaining. I actually remember her being like a supportive wife, and supportive to the children. Let me see the comments. Wait, the things. I don't know. Even with okay, now let's say Dr. Phil. I mean, not Dr. Phil, Lord. What's the name? Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, right?
Yeah.
Uncle Phil. That's what I was looking at. I was like, Dr. Phil. Uncle Phil. I mean, she did seem like the head. Like, but they do, you know what? With some of these shows, they do make it seem like the lady has the final say. Like, some of the shows, honestly, they'll be like, the wife does step in and say something and make it seem like she does have the final say. Because when I think about Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and even sometimes with the Cosby Show. But at the end of the day, still, it was the father who kind of, I want to say, like, set the tone with everything. I can't explain it. I mean, the ladies were strong-willed. And I think sometimes when people look at strong-willed, they look at it as maybe a bad thing. I think the ladies and like those characters, I don't look at them as they were being like not supportive of their husbands or trying to take the role. I just feel like they were like just, opinionated females.
So if you don't look at it as I'm just listening, going from both sides.
Mhm.
I can't say I agree or disagree.
Mhm.
But if you don't look at it like that, well, please explain how they did support their husbands on the show.
Well, it's just I can't quite remember the shows like that because I would be like that
But
she
I
could have
bet you
did
right
better.
now,
But
I bet you
hold
right
on.
now,
But
you could
but
give me 1 or 2 reasons how they didn't support though, then can't you?
what else? Oh, you better stop. No, not that I can
Ah,
give you a
let's
reason
get
why
to
they
it.
didn't. No, I'm not doing no male bashing or no lady
No,
bashing.
no, no, no,
Stop.
no, no,
No
no. I'm
lady
just saying.
bashing.
No, I'm not.
But
I didn't say that. I'm just talking about
okay,
according to what y'all saying about the characters. Like, I'm not saying I agree with him 100%, but what he's saying might be true. This, when you think about it, like, damn.
right. Wait.
Think about the
Somebody
good
wrote.
times. Going back to good times.
Uh
What's her
huh.
name? Damn, damn, damn. What's the lady's name?
Florida Evans.
Florida. Yeah, I ain't you look at it like that. She did a whole lot of complaining.
So
She
somebody
fussed at
wrote
him
something
about
that I wrote
everything.
earlier.
She
Did you see
fussed.
the comment? It said, "Why do Black Americans seem so divided versus other cultures?" Remember I said that earlier. Like
Yeah,
Caribbeans and Africans,
this
they stick
yeah,
together, but
it's
Black
from you.
Americans,
It's
we don't
from
do
you.
it.
When you sent
Huh?
it to me, when it's from you. When you sent it to me,
Oh,
I had it to put down. I said I was gonna ask you.
oh. But why are we so divided? Why do you think that? I mean, even looking at that, like, okay, looking at the family, right? Stop Lennox. I still don't see where the wife wasn't supportive. I don't see where they wasn't supporting each other. It seemed like when they were disciplining the kids, they were always on each other's side. When it came to that, hold on 1 second. It seemed like they was always on each other's side. I don't see where they were like not being supportive. Like
I will
I
have to
have
go
to
watch
look.
it
I'm
again.
gonna have to look at it.
Me too.
I mean, even the Jeffersons with Wheezy, I just like the ladies were very opinionated, and I feel like
Somebody had a question for you right there. They said, "Would you be Florida Evans or would you be you?"
I'll be me.
Man,
And me personally, I'm the type of person I believe in partnership. Honestly speaking, like
no. So here's the thing. Here's the thing.
mm,
Ah, there it is. Somebody
Bef-
said, Bruce said, Black America, Black Americans are presented and pushed by the media as a trash culture. Yeah,
so, no,
go ahead. Let me let you finish because I'm about to go
so
eat
here's
up.
the thing. Before all the media push, that's what black families were. Everybody had a role in that family, which made it a team, right?
uh-huh.
What ended up happening was as we integrated, which was the second worst thing ever to happen to black Americans. The first was
Segregation.
slavery. Uh, as we integrated, we started wanting to look at their culture. When we looked at their culture, they saw they could feed us anything. And like one of the biggest problems, and Rob, you talk about this all the time. Like most of the culture that we have as Black Americans was taught to us by our enemies. So most Black people don't even have a real love for Black people culture. Right?
Mm.
Let's start there. Like there's a good percentage of Black people that ain't proud to be Black. Uh, and inside of Black people, you got a bunch of different kinds of Black people because like it's never been more evident than when they did the 30 for 30 and Jalen Rose told you he hated Grant Hill just because Grant Hill had a daddy. I don't like dude because dude dude that somebody might breaking up. Is that me?
I don't know. Trying to figure out now.
Oh, is that me? Hold on, guys. I'm
No,
sorry.
I think it's no. I keep talking. It might be Joe
We
because I see
like
his mic moving and he ain't saying nothing, so it might be picking up his
I'm
feedback.
here.
I
Can
know,
y'all
but
hear me?
it's not. Yeah, I think it's
Oh,
picking
I
up.
was just listening.
I don't
Nah, your mic moving when you ain't talking. Like I can see the EQ bars moving when you ain't talking, with somebody else talking.
and
So
it, yeah.
evidently it's picking up that's picking up your feedback. I don't know if you on like a computer or something. Maybe the speaker picking up
I'm on my
close to.
yeah, I'm on my phone.
Okay, maybe it's I don't know. It's picking up somehow. But go ahead, Mike. Why I mute him while you talking so you don't
Mute
hear.
me out.
I just yeah. While he talking, I mute you out. While he talking, go ahead, Mike.
Like we
Uh huh. That's
like
what it
as
was.
a as like we allow them to tell us who we are. We don't do no real research on who we are. Like it's beef inside of like white people got one type of beef, rich versus poor, in their culture. Black people got like 20 types of beef.
Shit, that's the short. That's a short number. You getting them slack. But you got to look at it. You know they say why Black Americans are different than other cultures are so divided. You got the Willie Lynch syndrome shit that's been pushed and taught to conquer them. You got the slavery, which pushed them against them. I'm not saying all these but all this stuff add up to it. You got the system, with they so they think or so they, I don't know which one is true. You can't have a man around the family and we'll give you these assistants and these this that and the third to take care of you. You got when we want to integrate, like you said, integration, segregation, all when we wanted to end that and be a part of that and let the enemy teach us everything. They already taught us a bunch of bull jive, but now we want them to teach us everything else on the school, eating, hygienes, and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it's a lot, bruh. It's a lot when you've been stripped from so much in the beginning. You know what I mean?
So, speaking of hygiene, man, y'all know I'm silly, right?
Come on with it.
It's a it's a commercial for a deodorant for ladies, right?
Uh huh.
That they say you can use on every single part of your body, even your lady parts and your butt crack. My question is, how fucking musty are you if you go use the same deodorant in your ass cheeks that you use on your underarms? I don't know if you should use that.
Yeah, the deodorant. Well, let's go with they trying because some of them people say you only supposed to take a bath but once or twice a week. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Hold on. So what was JoJo question?
yeah, I'm about to get. He said, "Do you realize a lot of doctors, lawyers, judges, police officers, and all that was hell angels and still are hell angels? Yeah, a lot of them was clans and still
Yeah,
clans. You
yeah,
know,
but the Hells Angels is one of them groups. It's the Hells Angels is one of them groups where it's us versus everybody else. So we're gonna try to create as much structure as we can for ourselves.
yeah,
Like, like, I be doing a lot more research into the early black folks after slavery. Man, it was a lot of black people with great ideas trying to make us independent from them people. But they got pushed back more than anything from the people who were scared to be independent from them people. And I ain't 100% sure today. Like, I've always been this dude. Like, I got a dude that I know that moved to Africa, right? And he talk about how all them people be like, when you get there, they love you and they want you to come back home, right? And I probably was like 25, 30. And I was like, man, we got enough black millionaires where we really could like buy all the broke parts of Africa and build infrastructures. We got black doctors, we got black lawyers, we got black bankers. We have the infrastructure now that if we really wanted to, we could go back home, right? Why we don't? Because there's a lot of people terrified to not have them people backing them. I don't care what you say.
would you be accepted back home? You know,
Man, listen, here's what I learned about the world, right? Here's what I learned about the world. Money changed people's minds.
just going in there and doing some things anyway gonna change their mind.
Bringing real running water that you ain't gotta walk down and put a bucket on your head and walk a half a mile back home. What the fuck? And people gonna love these people in 5 years. Real
Shit.
schools learning real
Yeah.
other.
They
What?
gonna learn them. They gonna love them in shit months.
When them people get,
Read that comment if you can.
I think black Americans are isolated to themselves. Past religion, etc. We don't have anything past slavery. Every other race or ethnicity has hundreds of years of growth, not a handful of decades. It's a mentality, though. It's a mentality. Like a lot of like doing my research, right? A lot of slaves after they were freed, they literally just told Massa like, "Hey man, just let me stay here, and I'll still work the field for you for room and board." Man, it's everybody ain't ready for what's on the other side. Change is scary, right? And then having the mentality to want more, it like if your grandmama lived in the projects, and
Yep.
your mama live in the projects, and your older sister live in the projects, wh- wh- what make you think you ain't supposed to live in the projects? It's a mentality. Like, yeah. And again, like they have learned how to think like I believe these phones is just as big of a tool as anything else. Like they learn to put entertainment in front of niggas. Like, oh my God, we'll never look for information. Why? Because I can watch a video of somebody doing the TikTok dance that I want to try to do, or man, it like they
Fight
learn how to
all
blind us.
again.
So man, it is crazy. We like the dog that see the squirrel squirrel. You know, like it's it's a little bit sad. It's a little bit sad. Uh, yeah. Uh, but let me ask you a question. Like this is a legitimate question, and this for the chat as well. You ready? Who would you call our black leaders today? Yeah. Yeah. Who would you call our black leaders today? Because people who try to speak out when they ain't yelling and screaming and acting like niggas, we don't hear them. Then when they acting like niggas, it's he ain't worth listening to.
Man, I'm gonna tell you who be dropping some Jews, but the character got a lot of people fucked up.
Charleston White.
But yeah, but he ain't no leader though.
No.
Yeah, but
Uh,
he definitely could push some people in the right direction if they pay attention.
if you paying attention, but
Could make some big change.
now he's a handful. God damn it, he's a handful. But
It depends on how you present yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just like I watched what's the crazy guy named to do all the crazy talk about he was molested and all that.
607.
No, the dude used to act Orlando Brown. You know his name?
Okay, yeah.
I seen on the interview when the dude was like, "Man, why you doing all that?" He was like, "Yeah, this the type of money you pay for. You pay for this person. This why I act that way. Y'all think I be tripping. When somebody pay me for the real situation, y'all want to see this. This is what y'all paying for. This is what you get. when you pay me that type of money, I sit down and give you a real decent interview.
Uh,
So people are doing shit to keep themselves relevant, man. Yeah,
that-
good people do have a lack of support, and
and we more worried about who the face of the movement is more than if the movement is
that's right. That's right.
actually moving. Um,
That's right.
we get caught into a lot of bullshit, to say it plainly. Who like part of the reason I stopped doing religion, right? And I know this taking a turn, but part of the reason I stopped doing religion, right, is because just as a nerd, right? How can a Christian tell a Jehovah's Witness that they ain't got as much faith and that they God ain't real, right? Because a Jehovah's Witness would be outside in a full suit. They got in 98-degree weather knocking on your door in your car window and shit all day long. The
Hey,
moment
listen. Let me stop you. I want to say this to the question, and it's a buddy of mine. They would never get on the show. I try to get them to comment and to put it in the comment, but I guess they they underground. They watch YouTube on the guest page. But this is what they put to that question about the why Black Americans are divided more than whatever, and it simply said when you arrive voluntarily, you keep a homeland, a language, and clear culture identified to rally around. When you arrive in chains, those things are deliberately destroyed. Black Americans had to build a new culture from scratch under oppression and so on. I could go further. I mean, that's kind of we said it, but not like that.
no, and
But
that is the truth.
yeah,
That is the truth.
um,
Like I'm always say one of the greatest, most tactical moves that white people made on this continent
I'm about
was
to say what?
everything they got by force through violence.
That's everywhere they went. Yeah,
And then as soon as people started fighting back, they was like, violence ain't the answer. Violence mean you ain't got no brain. What?
yeah. You want to be? They want you to be scared. They so scared of you. You the dangerous species. You the this, that, and the third.
And people fail for it. Like, no, we don't gotta be violent. We ain't. What the hell?
Hey, listen, you know how treacherous you gotta be when motherfuckers shooting bow and arrows and you invent the Gatling gun? You know what I'm saying? Like you straight come out with the Gatling gun when motherfuckers shooting arrows, bro.
But like, no, we had to create our own culture, and because we we ain't never like from the time we started being free, we ain't never been together.
Oh, boom. Let me change this while we up, man. So we got a nice little amount of viewers up. So we got our website page up, right? And you know we always take heed to what y'all saying. So go check it out right now if you can on another phone, in a computer, whatever. It's listeningpleasurepodcast.com. We want you to. Oh man, I got an emergency group chat call, but I get to it. We want you to check that out. Come back and let us know the feedback on that ASAP. What you think we
No
should
rap.
add, or how you think we could move things around. Y'all a family. We just want to hear what y'all got to say. What's up, Scrap? So
Scrap.
once again, we need all y'all to go click listeningpleasurepodcast.com. Look at our website real quick. Tell us what you like. I know just some key features that you got to set up, and we thank our main man for making it. I don't know if he wanted to be told who made it, but uh, you click on the links. Each link, social media link, take you directly to that page. You got a watch now YouTube button, and also for those that have stuff they want to say on the show, we have a button. We have buttons up there to click for you to leave a voicemail that we could get and add to the show, or we could just hear it, or you could drop a video if you want to drop you a video for the show.
If you know somebody you want to be interviewed, you got show ideas.
That's right. That's right. The cookout. It mentioned the cookout up there too. Cookout July the 25th, hosted by Double XL, performance by Double XL, and others. We have more coming up. We got this boots on the ground contest. We got listener pleasure going live. We're gonna have the speed dating going on. Hey man, you don't need to be nowhere else July the 25th, but guys in the whole park from 12 to 6. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be
All day, every day.
time.
Flyers
What
coming
time?
soon. Flyers coming soon. We're working on trying to work on the Mega Ball logo for my main man, and we're gonna do that. Hey, appreciate you, Scrap. Um, yeah, Scrap, come on out to the cookout, July the 25th, man. It's gonna be a blast, man. We're gonna have it going on, man. It's gonna be a whole lot of good stuff going on. But go ahead, man, Mike. I wanted to shout that out. I noticed we was running up on time, man.
Uh, we was talking about the website, right? Yeah,
Shit.
man. If you know
Oh, no.
you got somebody that want to be interviewed, you got something you want us to talk about, you see a post that you want us to comment on, any of that, man, send it, email it, get to the website, man. We're gonna get to it. We
That's
also
right.
setting up a Patreon on that joint, so,
It's up. It's up and running.
so you can subscribe to us. We're gonna start doing exclusive content for the subscribers. Um, maybe current event talk, maybe some sports talk, but more daily stuff. Man, we trying to keep it going. We trying to keep it going, man. We 2 years strong. We 2 years strong.
Yeah, it definitely gonna be something. Like you said, my bad. I'm trying to pull up something, moving all around. Merchandise dropping soon. That's what I was about to speak. I knew I was forgetting something. Merchandise dropping soon. We had that coming up. What else? I said merch. Oh, the book club. Book club. Book club gonna be real soon, man. Real soon. We got a lot of people very interested in that. Um, just got to put it together and get it rolling. So I can't even. My bad. I was trying to add a video, show clips. You know, I like to show one or two clips during the show,
Oh.
but
Uh,
I don't know if it's gonna allow me to do what I need to do.
so let me ask a question, and I want
Come
anybody.
on with it.
It's enough. It's enough grown men in here who did. I ain't got to go through all that. Uh, what did
Oh,
Gucci Man do? What did Gucci Man do wrong?
hmm.
We know Youngin allegedly, like I don't, man, that man ain't been convicted of nothing. So, uh,
All right, let's go to the comments. My bad. I had a
what
bad
did
dog.
what did he actually do wrong?
And then can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh shit, I ain't know if y'all can hear me.
You had your
Um
John on mute. Remember you said muted you?
oh okay. You said what did Gucci Mane do wrong?
yeah,
He technically he didn't do nothing wrong, but what collided with him, I don't think he was ever gonna give a statement. But he got jury. Jury is insured.
You
The
gotta have that
insurance
police.
company, he has to make a he has to file a police report for his jury. Now, how did he lose the jury? He might then put the specifics up there, but he said this jury that's insured is is gone. So now the insurance company can force his hand and say, "Hey, we need to know how did you lose it because we got video or we got pictures of you walking into the studio with this jewelry on, but you leave out the studio without the jewelry." So the insurance company is going to be the biggest player in this whole scenario.
Yeah, Strap said Gucci ain't do nothing wrong. He ain't a street dude. And that situation was the street. It was a kidnapping and robbery. My thing is like this. So it's all over a contract, right? You acting like court, and I don't know the situations going off what I seen. You acting like you was a savior to help these people out. You got enough money. You ain't had to get them people shitty contracts. If the contract was really that shitty, man, just let the people out the contract, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's a shitty contract, that's like me blowing up, making millions of dollars, and not saying y'all on some shit that nobody like horrible that you claim record labels would do, but you do worse than that. I'm guessing. I don't like I said I don't know the basics of it, but so from that, um, Scrap said kidnapping ain't street. Yeah, man. Once you so did they? Was it just him or anybody else? Who was just supposed? Who they supposed to did it to? Kidnap him? Or,
Cameraman and off-duty security, off-duty cop retired. But it was his security at the moment.
yeah,
So from that standpoint, y'all talking, right?
yeah,
I agree with y'all. Gucci ain't do nothing wrong. Like this a business transaction. But I also think he did something wrong. And I'm gonna tell you what he did wrong. As somebody who plays street, you signed Pooh Shiesty. Like you knew that's who Pooh Shiesty was from the beginning, right? That's part of the reason you signed him, right?
Yeah.
Why would you play with him like that?
And it's also, we got to understand too,
business,
it's a
business.
contract involved, so it's
Yeah,
levels.
you
It's
signed it.
levels to it. So maybe he couldn't just sign him out of the contract because somebody probably was over top of him. It's multiple layers to those music contracts. You can be signed to a motherfucker who signed to a motherfucker who signed to a motherfucker who signed to a motherfucker. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, when I listen to me, it's going to be about the insurance claim. That's going to be the biggest thing. The insurance claim is what's going to make or break the case for the Gucci part. Now the other six dudes that robbed the other two guys, they assed out because them dudes gonna testify.
Yeah, like
They
Scrap said,
100% gonna
security.
testify.
Nah, they straight dumb as business. I mean the whole thing, but listen, it's crazy, right? Cause everybody's saying that, but like Charleston White say, we the feds, man, ain't never said this in no crazy wild case. We don't have no evidence to charge this man. Charles White say Pooh Shiesty and them about to walk scot free, man. The feds came out and said that, bruh. Like somebody gonna have to do a whole. They got to somebody gonna have to start telling and saying some shit for real, or they gonna walk. You know what I'm saying?
Well, look,
Like,
this happened. You got to understand. This happened in January.
yeah,
It's They keep saying it's not video. It's no video. Believe you me, it's some video because they saying you couldn't see into the studio.
yeah.
When he handed him the gun, this, that, and the third. People knew exactly what type of gun it was, everything. Then also his daddy is an active informant. His dad is an active informant. Like he's actually working right now. Yes,
Oh man.
yes. His Pooh Shiesty dad is actively working right now.
And what
Hey, I'm gonna have to step off, man. They keep calling about this emergency group jump. I'll be right back.
All right, go ahead.
that that to me, like for his daddy to have supposedly been there for like like you said, this ain't a street situation. It's something different. You went and took bricks from bro. Like I ain't saying it's the smartest thing, but it's a whole different type of conversation. Like this supposed to be over a music contract.
Mm.
Then like you
Quick
know
question. Quick
he
question before you say something. Would you rather pay a lawyer to get you out of contract or a lawyer to get you out of 30 years?
lawyer to get me out of contract.
It was that simple. If think about it, you took the chance to do this. Now you have to pay a lawyer to get you out of something when you could have paid a lawyer to get you out of something.
No, that's the facts. And,
Oh man, that is so
like
crazy.
it give to me, right, that younger don't give a fuck about being in jail or going to prison. It just give to me that youngin don't care. Cause I also heard he had an ankle monitor on or some shit, right?
Two, he had two.
Like, what we talking about?
They called him in the process of all this going on and say, hey, you don't have permission to be there. Yeah, that's why when people saying they ain't got enough evidence, believe you me, man, them people ain't getting on national TV to make an ass out themselves.
Yeah, that's the facts.
They ain't getting up there. They just trying to save face with Gucci. That's what I think. That's the most important. The most important thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tom crash dummy.
And he can't like that's the that's the biggest part of what's frustrating when it comes to dealing with these kids, right? Because that's gonna be the story that dominate the culture for the next 5 years, 3 years, however long they dealing with it. It's gonna be dominant in the culture. Like we don't know black executives at top name companies, Fortune 500 companies. We don't know, like, most people can't tell you who the best black attorney is in Virginia or Newport News, or you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Can't tell you the name of a black surgeon in your town. But somebody gonna be able to tell me everything like somebody that's 14 gonna be able to tell me everything about this case. And gonna be rooting because we done made it seem like everything about the law system, the structure of the judicial system is corrupt. It's gonna be people rooting for that dude to come home too. We want to see him beat that.
and said, and says, so so we won't worry about Epstein. Epstein is a whole different level. You know, we ain't on that playing field. Like that Epstein, that stuff there, we gotta get us. You know, we gotta get us in where we need to be at. You know,
Yeah, like,
Charlie Kirk getting killed. You
like,
know, what you say?
like, think about what just happened over the last year.
Hmm.
They threw Puffy, P Diddy, whatever you call him. They threw him all over everywhere. The man
Hmm.
had sex with grown people.
Yeah.
They say Epstein Island is full of people having sex with kids, and they
Hmm.
doing and they doing everything to keep that away from us. But they did everything to push that Puffy was having sex with grown people. I don't care, boys, girls, trans people. Don't none of that matter to me. He won't having sex with me, so I don't care, right? But they was grown people. Epstein Island is full of grown people who's supposed to like have sex with kids, and they hiding it from us.
Yeah, they don't get me wrong. They doing a great job of doing it, right? And they threw Puffy under the bus and like Shorty Girl was saying, Ron was saying like where did the black people get so and we can't even figure out like, hey, look, I understand Epstein and that stuff is very crazy. But we need to get to the core. If we gonna focus all our energy on Pooh Shiesty, Gucci Mane, Drake versus Kendrick, like it's just as much media as Epstein, but we a lot of people ain't even there enough to comprehend what's really going on besides grown people dealing with young kids. They not understanding. Man, some grown people that's black, and I'ma just say it, they don't even know the three branches of government. So trying to tell them about Epstein, it ain't go, it ain't go work. It ain't go work. He said it's a real live magic stick. Epstein, let me tell y'all something about Epstein. You had Biden in there. He knew about Epstein. You knew Obama in there. He knew about the Epsteins. It just, I don't know what made Donald Trump snap and go that way, even though he knew he was in there. I guess he was trying to push the envelope and see how much can he pull the wool over our eyes. You know, I can run this show.
No, I when I talked about the election, I think whatever they trying to do, they trying to make it so that man can have a third term, bro. I'm telling
Yeah,
you, they trying to make it so that man can have a third term.
yeah.
And like it's crazy, right? Because when Obama ran the first time, I said this is the most historical election in black people history. We got an
Hmm.
actual black person on the ballot who could win. But I told people the most important election in black people history gonna be when Obama can't run no more.
Hmm.
Because we just had a quote unquote black president, and them people have put anybody in office to make sure we don't have a black president no more. Ain't nobody want to talk about that. Man, at some point during the first election, when Donald Trump was running, it shouldn't even have been about who was running against him. It should have just been, we can't let this man be the president, right?
Yeah, yeah.
At some point, it should have just been about, oh shit, we can't let him be president. It's a whole other conversation, man. I'm gonna leave that alone for people try to come get me. Uh,
It's believe you me, as I'm a person who look at the news a lot, and a lot of y'all know me. I'm in the AI space, and I'm telling you straight up, like, sit down. If you don't know how to read, learn how to read. Ask somebody, can they help you learn how to read? Because this world is about to turn upside down. In January, 105,000 jobs was lost, and only 6,000 new jobs was created.
mm,
That's yes, yes. That's great. When I say this world in the next 6 to 12 months is going to be a different world, it's really going to be a different world out here, and we gonna start seeing. I, for instance, the oil that Iran got, right? I'm gonna jump to this subject. The oil that Iran got, you know, they accepting the Japanese yen now, or whatever it is. They don't want American dollars for their oil no more. They are trying to blackball America and the dollar bill out of existence because everybody need oil, right? But for the last 3 to 4 years, what's the only thing that outsold oil since like 1890? What's the only thing that outsold oil? It just happened in the last 4 years, I believe.
I had
Data,
who?
data, data is the new oil. It's the new currency right now. So that's why I say this world about to flip upside down. It's about to flip upside down.
Oh yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, that's real tough.
Yeah, that's tough. I
But back, it's going down, Jack. Dame, dude. Hey, but back to Pooh Shiesty and Gucci. Let's talk about that because the, listen, he's going to make the vloggers, the streamers. Do you know how much money they gonna make off of this one topic?
Facts.
They are gonna make so much money off of these tops. DJ Academics, I've been following him way before anybody knew about. Like I was there from the beginning with him, and I kept telling myself, I said, "Yo, he gonna make more money than every Chicago nigga out there." And all because he started off was reporting on the Chicago dudes. So that's what ended up happening. He literally making more money than everybody who done been in the field and died in this field, man.
Facts.
So,
Fuck is
damn, I wish I was talk. I wish I was able to talk when y'all would talk about all the other stuff.
like,
I thought my microphone was messed up. But back to like you say with the little guy when he hop out the car, the blunt in his hand. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a normal thing now. That's a real life normal thing. And then they pushed it on us to say, hey, we gonna legalize it in the states, but it's still federally banned. You know, it's still illegal. So my kids smoke. I ain't gonna hold them. You know, my kids. I wish they didn't smoke. I tried my best to not have them smoke. So, but it's a different world from where we come from. How you say it? It's a different world. Then what else you talking about? You was talking about what? Florida Evans. Florida Evans. And you said the backlash he gave James when he went out there to try to make the money, it was always a problem.
like when you
Oh,
when you really look at that show, like James worked, but somehow they was always struggling, right? Like
mm-hmm,
they ain't have enough bedrooms. Somehow JJ had to sleep on the couch in the living room and shit, right?
mm-hmm,
And then like it seemed like every week they had a bill, something was gonna get turned off or it was gonna get put out. And like whether it was going to shoot pool or whatever, James was trying to get the money to keep them in the crib. And she come in the house and talk about how gambling ain't right. Like, listen, fam, do you know what it is to have to make sure 5 people got somewhere to lay their head every night? And I ain't noticed it as a kid. I'm gonna be honest with you. I noticed that my daddy ain't like it. And then I started like paying attention to it. Like, oh shit, this is kind of crazy. And then think about it. James Dash should go get a job instantly as a bus driver. We ain't have to be struggling all the time. You could have went to work, lady. Think about it. All the all the kids was damn near grown. Like Michael was when the shit started coming on. Michael was like 12.
yeah,
You feel me? Like you don't have to be at home, like you could. Y'all ain't have to be struggling, yo. You could have went and helped that man. And not only did you not go help him, but you complained about him trying to make sure y'all had what y'all needed. Nah, I can't go for that. I can't go for that. I just can't go for that.
yeah, yeah,
And the only person I think was more disrespected on the TV show was Al Bundy.
yeah.
Ain't nobody have a job. They stole the man money. He couldn't get sex from his wife. He couldn't get a meal. She let the neighbor come talk crazy to him in front of her. Like, Jesus Christ, man, I would have put all you motherfuckers out of my house.
Yeah.
Can't none of y'all live here. Fuck that. If you ain't nothing but a lowly shoe salesman. If I'm just a shoe salesman, why y'all keep stealing my goddamn money?
Mm.
Man,
Yeah.
hell no.
I ain't never like I tell you said it. I never looked at none of them shows like that as well. You know what I mean? Like,
Like, and me and my wife talk about shit like this all the time. Like on the different world, Dwayne chased that lady. Like it took for a, another girl to like him for that lady to want to have him. Like, man, fuck this stupid ass show. That's crazy. Like a lot of that shit was weird as hell to me. Like if you really go back and look at the Cosby's, the daughters ran the crib. The daughters did whatever the fuck they wanted to, whenever they wanted to, and like Bill just had to deal with that shit. Like, man, listen, like,
hey, quick question. Did you see the recent Jada Pickett interview?
no, I hate that lady.
when she was talking, she said she don't even know why Will did it. We won't together, man. Oh man, she might be the worst.
Every
She might
chance
be
she
the
get,
worst.
every chance she gets, she try to make that man look goofy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I watched it. I said, yo, like
Some
at some point you gotta just cut the you just gotta cut it off, man. You gotta cut it
somebody,
off and say, you know what?
somebody did tell me that she said something like the whole time they were together, Will did everything he could to make her happy. He just couldn't. Uh, and that's why I tell motherfuckers to get with a motherfucker that like you already. Fuck that. I'm not about to try to make you like me. So he just spent. They've been together 20 something years supposedly, right? What the fuck, man? Do you know? Man, I don't give a fuck. I'm not Steve Urkel. You not Laura. Goddamn it, Winslow, bitch. You got me fucked up. I'm going to find me a Myra, somebody who like the shit out of me, nigga. Y'all niggas crazy. That was another dynamic that I fucking hated. Steve Urkel chased Laura. Laura didn't even look that good. He, he had the little bad bitch that liked him a lot, and he running away from her to chase this funny looking ass girl. I'm like,
Hey, Mike. I don't know, Mike. Lord was decent, man. Lord was decent, man.
that compared to Myra,
I, I mean,
ah, fuck that shit. Thought that shit was goofy as hell.
mm,
Un- Un- Uncle Phil was literally scared of his wife.
mm,
He was scared of that lady. Like, what the hell? Where the black men role models at? The black men role models is Denzel in every movie where he just a cool ass bad nigga who shoot the shit out of people.
mm.
Just telling you. Then they say we toxic masculinity, but the only real men they show us is those type of men in movies and shit.
Yeah, yeah. They played. Do you if you on Facebook? Do you see a dude named Dante Cal, light skinned
Hey, yo,
cat?
I'm up here talking the whole fucking time. I ain't even know my shit was muted.
Yeah, I was trying. Yeah, I
I'm
thought
bumping
you
the
was
hell
on
out.
the phone.
I'm bumping the hell out my gums. I'm like, yeah, damn, they ain't
Ain't
hear
nobody
shit.
saying that.
Yeah, they ain't heard shit. I'm saying.
Oh man.
Oh man, especially about that little the lure jump. But yeah, when that toxic masculinity and sassy, and as soon as they use them shits, my ears shut down, man. I ain't hearing nothing else they saying. Like,
Yeah.
god damn, man, they use that shit for an excuse to avoid accountability all the way around. Like, but you know that the Steve Urkel shit. That's what happened, man. Most people focus on chasing that person they want for whatever reason that they tried and they really want it. It could have just been a fling at the moment. They don't even really care about them. Now they just chasing them forever and they ain't
Man.
overlooking everything.
But see, that's the goofiness that the media portrayed to you. Because the way it's supposed to be is the moment I don't give a fuck how much I like you. The moment you don't like me, I don't like your ass no more. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
Right? But like, fuck, I don't want to get into that. Last week was the relationship episode.
Nah,
They
you
Yeah.
good. We
Go
just sharing.
ahead. Keep it going.
they tell you you supposed to like be chasing a woman and it's about the chase and all that goofy shit. No, it ain't. I need you to, like that nigga Carlos Miller said that shit on the interview. I want to say Shannon Sharp. If she don't already like me, if you don't already like me, we don't have no conversation, fam. Like I don't have no reason to try to sell you on me. I'm not.
I asked this right. So in the beginning of the relationship, when I asked two females today this shit questions when we were at, well, I ain't even gonna get the first one. But what do in the beginning when the man dating, he got to show you interest. He got to jump through these loops. He got to wind it down. He got to finesse you. He got to show you he got money. He can take care of you. Show you he can provide. Show he can lead. He got to bring all this to the table just to get dates for you to think that you see if you're interested. What when you dating a woman? What do a woman present and bring to the show that she the one besides her just feeling like she the catch? She the one. Like, you know what I'm saying? What is it?
Dum, 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 dum.
I'm gonna let
Lady,
you rock
y'all
first.
can answer in the comments too.
Yes.
Like, what a lady bring to the, and then now they saying this dumbass shit is, oh, I am the table. Nah, you sound silly. What you bring? You asking a man what he bring to the table, what he can do, what he can. What do you bring? What do you present to make a dude even want to chase and deal with you to show you all this he had to go through? You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Just something to think about, man.
And the internet that introduced us to too many people, man. I don't think we were supposed to see this many people with our eyes. Like, have you ever thought about how many people that you never seen on Earth, but you scrolling on, you done seen, all right, let's say you on Facebook and you scrolling for an hour. You done seen at least 25 new females you wouldn't have never seen if it weren't for the goddamn internet.
I mean, yeah, that's like going in the airport. You travel, how many motherfuckers you see
Yeah,
you'd have never seen. The bus, the plane, you know. See how many people got on the noise. How many? There wasn't a lot of people on there though, but more animals and shit. I don't know. Hey man,
yeah,
the man is a crazy machine, brother.
So
What if we were supposed to see this many people, and that's the problem. We start limiting ourselves to not seeing these many people being secluded, and we cut off all our powers and our shit we could be using. You know what I'm saying? From not being around each other, not vibing, and the vibration and the energy and all that old good shit everybody talk about. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's a lot of ways to look at it
yeah.
because people was outside more. Yeah, you gonna see a whole lot on the internet.
You're gonna see a whole, just, I mean, just, it's a
But
whole,
even with all the people you seeing, a lot of them are fucking fake. You seeing a representative of the person. So you
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like that should just be so bananas, bro. Shit, just go back in the hood, like some people in the hood, and you see their social media joint, and you be like, that's not who that is. You know what I'm saying? They ain't nothing like that. You know what I mean? And then with these motherfucking filters, boy, shh. But they'll tell you 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 don't need to wear a hat because you catfishing them. Well, they got on fake lashes, fake this, fake that, fake
uh-oh,
this,
uh-oh,
45 filters, makeups,
hey, listen.
makeup.
Hey,
uh-oh,
I started to make a post today. I was in the McDonald's. I laughed so hard, and ain't nobody know what I was laughing at. You know how they say girls have a bad hair day? Shorty had a bad eyebrow day. Like like when they done shaved them shits off so much they ain't got them, so they draw them on and shit. Like them shits was crooked than the fuck. Like Shorty having a bad eyebrow day. That is fucked
Man,
up.
I wonder if it's the same joint we seen. Was she kind of light skinned? Because I've had a rider like that today.
Yeah, yeah, she was.
I don't know. That shit, I just was like, man.
Yeah, it was.
Flake, what's up, dog?
Uh,
Always drop a shout out, man. What you got going on, Flake? We like to push that. It's another avenue, revenue. Keep these kids busy, occupied off the streets, man. If y'all don't know, Flake got the I might say it wrong. I think got the pound for pound boxing gym, man. Take your kids, go sign up, go get some good training, keep them busy and doing something they need to be doing. You ain't got to worry about them running around doing all the extra stuff when they in there. They gonna be doing the right thing. Shout out to all the people that's doing whatever they do with the youth, man. Whatever. For whatever reason.
y'all are true, y'all are truly a blessing. I can honestly say that, because I can't deal with them. I say it every podcast. I can't deal with them, but I love that y'all guys do it. I just can't deal with them. Not
Yeah.
that many, Not that y'all like y'all have. I say it every time. I say, God dang, man, Rob really coach, man.
man,
Really,
it be tough.
really coach.
It be tough in this generation because they not raised how we was raised, right?
Yeah,
Like we was we was raised like you when you get around adults, you move different than how you just be acting around your friends. Like like when I'm in the McDonald's, I constantly walk up on the kids like, look, I'm kind of one of y'all, bro. I be chilling. But when you see these other customers coming, they older, man, they adults, man, act like it's an adult in the room. But I
And
see,
once you talk to him and say it, you would get some respect for some cause some listen, man, I hate to say it, some of them may never been told that,
no, that's the facts. Like I made it my point to every dude that come in there. I dap them up on the way in and the way out. And there they and I started that probably like 4 months ago. And now they make it a point to dap me up every time they come in and go out. You feel what I'm saying? Like
yeah, it's
ain't,
contagious.
ain't nobody taught them that. You see a man that speak to you, you speak back, and you know what I mean. Like it's it's always lessons you can drop on them without being with them all the time.
Listen, so you know some of them don't even know about a fucking handshake, bruh.
Facts. No,
It
that's the
ain't, if it ain't nothing but a dap or a pound, that's all they know. They don't even know. So what happened when they going in the interview and that man want to reach out and shake their hand and they don't know to give him a firm handshake, licking his face. Uh, we got a question, y'all. Let me see. My bad. I was trying to fix this light thing. Oh yeah, he said, "Do you believe this star is at?" Make sure.
at the crib all the
Yeah.
time. But
Question.
like
Yeah,
like
damn right. The children friend and instigate a lot of the shit.
well, Rob kind of said it the best, right? They say it take a village, right? But what if 80% of the village is kind of special education,
Yeah.
or ain't nobody never showed that 80% of the village how to be nothing different than that? Like like we'll look. Think about what I'm saying. Because of how we was raised, right? We'll look at a 16-year-old who got a washing machine in his house that don't know how to wash his own clothes like something wrong with him.
He ain't been taught. Nobody showed him.
But they only know what they taught, and
Yeah.
there's some parents that don't let them.
Yeah.
Like you know how this deep right here, right? You know how many people in our community, and it's probably in other communities too. But you know how many people in our community won't taught how to and when to properly brush their teeth, and they've had problems with their teeth their whole goddamn life.
Man, it's a lot of shit that we just don't.
You know how many kids ain't taught to get up and wash your face and brush your teeth before you do anything else? They first time learning that shit be when they get to jail, and people is telling you if you don't do it, you might get stabbed on. Like it's it definitely started at the crib, but like a lot of the villages fucked up now.
And we getting worse as by the day. Uh, People doing some talking, but we ain't putting nothing to action. That's what's going on. A lot of talking, a lot of talking, a lot of talking. But we getting worse, worse, worse.
We don't care about the action. It's action being made. It's actions being made. But being honest, black people don't care about that shit. We
And
care
then,
about we care about the baddies. We care about the Drake and Kendrick. We
and
don't
then
care. We care about who
it goes to this
LeBron
though.
James. We don't care about that shit.
It goes to this. You got a group of kids. You know your friend got your child got a friend. It's the same group of 10. Your house, you giving them structure, discipline, and all that. They could go to that same group could go to Tim house, and his daddy gonna let them smoke weed, smash the bras in there, get them the alcohol, get them the drink. They can do what they want to do and hang out with him. They could almost do the same at another person's house, but the dad might don't be with it. They just can do what they want to do in their room. Where you think they gonna go to? Where you don't flock to? You know what I'm saying? So it's hard when you got so many people going against the grain that's making it better. Like how many times you hear, like Mike said, we all said, everybody said, how many times you hear a parent say, Or don't make me call my son up here. He'll come up here and cut a fool. That's the problem. So then when he come up here and get his ass whooped, guess who fault it is? Or, Lord forbid, you call him up here and somebody ain't playing, then he gone. You don't call him up here so he can cut a fool. Now you crying like a fool. You know what I'm saying? So we go through a whole bunch of bullshit that let's just start cleaning up and doing better. It's like once you start working on your circle, yo whatever, then you go out further and further. You can't go past. You can't step over. That's like trying to clean up and you keep stepping over all this shit over here and to go pick up this little piece of paper in the corner. Ah, shit, start right there where you at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
all the messy stuff drown out all the good stuff,
Yeah.
especially attention wise to a lot of our people. You know, doing good stuff ain't pleasant for the eyes.
Ah,
They need something that's gonna wow them, something that's gonna make them share it. You know, you ain't gonna share nobody donating money to somebody, but you'll
they want
share
the
a
next
fight.
ignorant. They want the next ignorant moment. Fighting, somebody ringing on somebody bullying somebody. All of those simple shit. That's what they want. That next viral moment of that. Why? Because when they post something to something good, say they did post a video about the girl doing this and did this in the school. That shit got 10 views. They post that fight, it got 25,000 views. Yeah, so what you gonna post?
So yeah.
We dictating what they gonna do to a degree because that's what we allow. That's what we feed. That's what
I
we
said,
entertain.
I
And that's
said,
what they paint. See, the thing, Mark Zuckerberg, they figured it out. TikTok, they figured it out. So, and that's the most scariest thing. Like, we gonna have some black creators that do some good things, but they never gonna outnumber the black creators that's doing the most dumbest baddies, like the fighting and all that stuff. And we gonna pay them a couple of dollars, and guess what happens? We gonna reap all the rewards.
So she said some guys want to be the provider and doesn't want his lady to work, even if they're struggling. Do you think the lady should get a job anyway or let him handle it? So, in my point of view, that's when that lady go to her man and say, listen, we in this together. Ain't no sense in you trying to XYZ and we struggling when I could get us, whether she want to get a part time, whatever job to help establish something right now to get us back where we need to be, then you could go back and take over. And I ain't got to work no more since you don't want me to work. But I can help you get us back one way or the other to a comfortable spot to where you can take back over. You know what I'm saying? Like
And
it's teamwork. Why would you watch? Why would you watch your? So you would just sit there and watch me drown? You know what I'm saying?
and
Or you
and
would throw me a lifeline?
and to also add on to what she's saying too, like, you know, a lot of guys want to be providers, and sometimes it's going to take two people to contribute to the household to maintain and stay afloat. But the women, like when they say, well, your granddaddy ain't do this, the granddaddy ain't have Wi-Fi bill, he ain't have cell phone bill, he ain't have a she getting her nails done for $120 every 2 week bill. Like,
Ridiculous.
it becomes a point where you be like, you get your nails done every 2 weeks this year, but your kids have no college fund.
so here's the reality. Financial
Ah,
problems put
right.
a strain on everything else in your relationship. If you hungry, then you more irritable. If you worried about the lights going off, you more irritable. If y'all are in a situation where you are of an able body, like like as an adult, right? See, we talking about people who haven't put themselves in position. If that man in position to pay all the bills and we can live like that, that's one thing. But you saying if we struggling, why would we be struggling if you able body? It ain't like your adult life ain't about what you want to do unless you put yourself in a position to move how you want to move. Your adult life is doing what you have to do.
Hey, Miss Vincent, I say this all the time. Even in school nowadays, and damn sure with the social media nowadays. But yeah, like you said, Mike, because the relationship we both supposed to give our all. So we both giving our.
No, and I'm gonna say this again because it's prevalent. Financial strain on your relationship is the worst strain you can have on it. Like when you pay a bill and it still feel like something else due right now, or when you get paid on Thursday and by Sunday y'all don't have no money, y'all can't be happy. That type of strain on your relationship gonna take its toll. Why do we?
Most people, most relationships, it's
No,
all on the man. It's all on the mindset.
no, absolutely, 88 and 12.
Yeah.
But like that type of strain, because you know how easy it is for a motherfucker to get in another motherfucker head when all they gotta do is be able to take some stress off your shoulders.
Yep.
Oh, what you stressing about, man? My phone go girl to get turned off. Here, pay your phone bill for the next 6 months. I'm gonna take your bitch.
Won't mind then.
But you see what I'm saying? So if we want
The
this
motherfucker
relationship,
said, I see the show and there's some people talking and he said, for the right price, your girl ain't your girl. You know what I'm saying? When the motherfucker got the right amount of money, your girl ain't your girl. Something
it
like that. I can't remember how he said it, but
kind of depends. Cause if you gonna give her $1 million, I'm gonna be mad if she don't go get it.
yeah. I'm a coach. Oh shit. I'm a coach.
What the fuck?
What's the name of that movie?
Each other. Oh,
Indecent exposure,
yeah.
indecent proposal.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
but
like if y'all really in a relationship,
She ended up liking it or something. He ended up going back another night or
and
something, right?
she didn't want to end up living with that rich nigga.
Motherfucker, hey, listen, man. That's when you let somebody they put that Johnson on the water. He put that goddamn Italian sausage in it. She don't want that goddamn hot dog no more.
Listen, it's like you just don't want like y'all
I
want to
got my
put yourselves in a
going
position
work.
where y'all can live how y'all want to live, but we got to work towards it. And I don't know if you was watching Vaughn, but we was talking about Florida Evans, and people like really understand what I'm saying. As soon as James died, Florida went and got a job and was driving the bus and shit.
Why couldn't listen?
So why you couldn't been like why
But
you couldn't drive?
here's another reason when you talk about the financial struggle and shit with our people, bro. Whether it's short term, long term, immediate, we don't set no goals or nothing, nothing to push forward to, nothing to work forward to. We just living day by day, and when you live like that, what you expect? You know what I'm saying? Set some goals. We can't even set money to the side because we want to do this, we want to do. Set a goal. Challenge yourself, man.
No,
Like I
because the one thing a motherfucker can always do, a motherfucker who always broke can do, is spend some money when they get it.
and I be trying to tell people. I know so many people they doing all the like these payday loans and these vigilance advances. And I know when you get in the situation, but them joints is designed to keep you in that hole. If you could pay them back every week and then got to go buy that money back, bite the fucking bullet for a week, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bite that bullet for a week because now that same $100 they loaning you every week turn into a goddamn what you paying them $25, $30 back every week interest on it.
mhm.
You gonna give it right back to them. They gonna give it right back to you. So you just keep giving them extra
A
for that
free
same.
$35 every week.
Yes, bite
It's
the
just
fuck.
like a it's just like an overdraft.
Listen, same thing. I say this to some people I know all the time. Listen, if you're in that situation, you got to overdrive every month, and then you good to go, and then you gonna overdrive again. Hey, listen, This month right here, bite the bullet, bruh. Bite the bullet. Take two, three things out that you do on a regular, and I'm quite sure that'll be the money you hold on to. You know what I mean? Like we gotta learn what we need and what we want, and what's some things we're gonna have to do to, like you say, some things we're gonna have to do to keep the peace here and there. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely gotta know better, do better, budget better, spend better, set goals. We could set up to do. I can tell you right now, motherfuckers. Some people that you know since been 17, 18, they keep them a new car. And I wonder when I'm speaking on, so I'm talking to myself. They keep them not no car and shit, but they keep them a new car. When that car paid for, 6 months later they getting in a new car, making payments. They've been staying in the latest cars. But when they bury, when they die, you got to get a GoFundMe. They ain't got no insurance. They ain't, you couldn't pay a couple dollars a month on some insurance policies or none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
those are things that put us ahead that we don't do. You got a goddamn $250,000 insurance policy. You know what I'm saying? When you leave here, now your kids and whoever shit, or if you got one, two, three,
But
now people got some money.
that go back to caring more about your last name than your first name. Like one of my hashtags for the last 10 years has been legacy over memories, yo. Like
Yeah,
I don't need to have all these extravagant experiences
facts
in
and
my life until I set like you've heard me say this before. Now I want my grandkids to talk about me like I was a myth. Like man, Pop Mike, man, he said it like you know what I mean. Like I want to be that to my bloodline. It ain't like a lot of people think I'm cocky because I'm loud and you know how I play football. Man, it has always been about my last name way more than my first name. Like I want to go get a whole lot of money so I can take care of generations of little Mike V's. Yo. I don't. Man, I promise you, yo, I can go buy me a houseboat and live on the water. And I'm talking about live off about $40,000 a year, man, fishing and eating beans, bro. I promise you. Like, now I don't know about 40,000 because I smoke great, but you know what the fuck I mean. Like, I don't need a whole lot. Like, I want a whole lot because I want to be able to change the way my family's lifestyle is. You feel what I'm saying? And I know people who, man, I'm telling you, they take trips and they at all the parties and
Shy, you right. We do. We need the experience.
and
Yeah.
and, and then you always asking who hiring. You know what I'm saying? Like,
We need the experience, but it's levels to the experience. You know what I'm saying?
see, I believe you got to put yourself in a position for those experiences.
But
I
that's why I mean it's levels.
I think
Certain things you do, you
I
gotta.
think if you filling out your bucket list, but when you come home, you gotta beg somebody to borrow $75 to keep your lights on. I think you goofy.
Yeah.
If you've put
So
yourself in a position to do those things, that's one thing. But it's a lot of people in our culture who don't put they like. Think about the fact that people went to Freaknik and then had to have a GoFundMe to try to get back home.
So
You
that's what
promise
goes
me?
back to what we saying. If you got a bucket list and you want to cross them off, you gonna plan to do that. You just ain't gonna live day to day. You gonna plan to do that. So that's part of the experience process and all. You just can't say I want to do this and don't plan for it, don't save, knowing you want to do X Y Z that calls. Like you say, you want to go to Africa. That's on your bucket list. You already know that flight, what it costs to go there, and you want to be there a week. So you know you're going to be gone 10, 12 days. When you come back, you need to make sure you save up for it, be prepared for it, and everything can still function, like you say, function the same when you get back. It don't make no sense to spend some G's on Africa and to come back with lights and water off. You know what I'm saying? Like that's backwards. You know what I mean? But some people would take that just because they can say they went to Africa and
And they got some cool social media. They got some cool social media pictures.
yeah, but
and now you got to move back in your mama house with your two kids.
You
What
got
the?
to get. Yeah, 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 yeah. Every culture, every.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, and like, I love all people, but I don't care about every culture. I care about black people.
Yeah, and what I was saying is we gotta do better at some of the things that really benefit us, like insurance, just shit planning, making goals, preparing for stuff, like
Just,
just a
like,
lot of basic.
I don't think people understand how, if life insurance is done right, how life insurance can change your family. I don't think people really understand that. Like, it's
Hold on. It's not the life insurance. It's the vehicle that you leave the life insurance in. Because you can leave $1 million to a child and they'll mess it up. But if you leave it in that trust and have that trust break down inside that trust or how that money to be spent, like he can be the trustee, but he can't go withdraw but X amount of money. He need two signatures. He got like one black dude I seen on Twitter the other day. His
Yeah, you
daddy,
mentioned that earlier was in the show, Shaq. We was talking about the positive stuff. He
his
got.
his his daddy left with trust, and he was the trustee of the trust, but he couldn't get no money because he had a kid out of wedlock. His daddy left in the trust. If you have a kid out of wedlock, you cannot get none of this money. But he
Yeah,
was the
Shaq.
trustee.
We was on that Shaq. That's how we got here. We was talking about. We switched it a couple times, but the last time we got here, because we was talking about the kids doing positive things and how shit is not a lot of it, and nobody want to share it, talk about it, or whatever. But man, listen, this has been the. I'm gonna see if y'all got some closing remarks. Well, if y'all want to stay on, y'all can. I'm about to slide. I messed up my knee, my quad, and everything on my right leg. That joint killing me, man. Got me limping, walking crazy, and it's hurting right now. So I'm about to get dig on. I'll probably put a heat patch on this joint and go to sleep. This joint crucial.
yeah, I ain't had no decent sleep in a couple days.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt, Shaq. We started off like that. It goes back and forth. But we could talk about the positive and what people should be doing, but in trying to better our people, you're always gonna hit on both sides. Um, I know what you're saying now about the kids, the adults, too. The adults, the adults, the biggest one. That's what we talking about with the not making goals and preparing and life insurance and all that. If you look at it, that goes both ways because we getting the positive examples of what things they could do, telling them what they could do, things that people do. Uh, I dig it. We can talk about people that got. Well, he just talked about somebody that had a trust fund and all that stuff set up. Yeah, yeah, I appreciate it, Ant. Appreciate it, Vaughn, and everybody else. Any closing remarks from any one of y'all? We trying to we're gonna put together a show for next week, man. Y'all excuse me for this. I've been going through a bunch of busy. But I'm gonna start working on the show for next week. Tonight, tomorrow. I'm lying. I ain't gonna do it tonight. It's gonna be about tomorrow. Goals. I like that. That could be what next week show could be about goals. Um, yeah, we ain't had a positivity talk Tuesday in a while. It's been a while. I think we only did about three of those on the show where it's all positive, and somehow it always go back to the other. Uh, I'm gonna challenge the ladies. We're gonna let's have all right. We're gonna have positive talk Tuesday about goals and whatever. But all our regular lady viewers, I'm gonna challenge y'all to do some positive talking about the black males. They need to hear it. How about that? Let's come in with some positive talk in the comment, positive things about some good black males. You know the things you see and you appreciate from the black males that's doing the positive shit. We done heard about the deadbeat daddies and everything else.
Shit, man, that lady love me.
Way too long.
That lady love me. She gonna talk super good about me. You better bet it.
Yeah, right. But yeah, man, like this time, I'm alright, y'all. It's just the leg ain't down and out like that. I mean, shit, I can still manage. It's just shit, hurt getting around right now. But I'm gonna best believe I'm gonna be out this door tomorrow morning, limping to one thing or the other. Shit,
Get some chicken.
yeah, I got to get out this junk.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all give up some more ideas for the website, man, and so I can incorporate some of y'all ideas as well. I got one idea too. What was I thinking about? Anonymous. Just people dropping an anonymous page, like a strawberry letter. You know what I mean?
I need
Yeah,
Type jam.
I need that. I need that. Let
yeah.
me let me answer your questions. I promise you it's gonna be comedy relief.
Nah, because if y'all do that, that'll make me open up more answer some of them questions. Because
No, see, that's
make it funny, make it
you
funny and
supposed
all.
to be the person who answer the question for real. I'm supposed to be the person who have a ball with it.
But you listen, they don't be ready for a lot of my takes, man. I be, I be a little blunt, harsh, and direct with a lot of my
It's
stuff.
supposed to be like that. Man, life was better when we were like that. Life
Yeah,
was better when we didn't sugarcoat life.
because a lot of foolishness that go on in these relationships that I see, I ain't tolerating none of that shit.
Mm.
Straight up, that's straight buffoonery. You need to take that circus and go get back on your own and be single. So if you want my advice, yeah, you doing single shit, live a single life.
Yeah.
Shit,
That's kind of simple though, right?
yeah. I mean, shit, it is. But hey, they're gonna have so many excuses. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna get to male and females.
No, that's the fact.
Entertaining, all that extra shit. Man, you can't give me 100% of your 100% of you if you entertaining anything else. Just that simple. It takes a percentage out of you to entertain something else. So when you do that, you're not giving your relationship 100%.
What the hell? I don't know. What the hell is entertaining?
A lot.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You gonna
I
open
ain't,
that
ain't gonna,
book
I
up.
ain't gonna, I ain't gonna get
Open the
started.
book
A
up.
lot.
Open the book up.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Hey, so is putting the heart on the picture entertaining?
Fuck no. I just seen a picture that I thought was alright. What the fuck? I don't know how the internet flirt with people. God damn it. What the fuck?
That's all. That's all. That's gonna be on you and your significant other.
Oh man.
But me, that yeah, you better use a thumbs up. But I don't know. It depends, man. I don't know.
And
Different strokes. If it's a thumbs up right there, what you putting the heart for? With the, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna say you sending smoke signals. But if you got to worry about that type of shit, you know what I'm saying?
man, it's I don't know, man. I don't want to talk about relationships because people crazy.
Yeah. Damn right, that buffoonery, man, is ridiculous.
I just I just be thinking that it's a lot of people who in relationships that either they don't think they supposed to be in, they don't think they belong in, or they don't think that they enough for the other person, which leads to so much buffoonery from both sides. I don't like it.
Man, motherfuckers doing it to be a part of the trend. They don't want to be alone. They just want to say they got somebody, or this what they homegirls doing. Man, listen.
Yeah.
Once you say you in a relationship, you should be giving your all to that person in that relationship.
Not
So
necessarily. What's
what
your
you know? Huh?
So what you giving up, Mike?
You
no, no,
get
no. What's your all?
what you mean? What's your
Like,
all?
okay, because it's a lot of people who believe like if you in a relationship, you can't have no friends of the opposite sex,
That's
right?
not. That's not.
All right,
Yeah, you had friends before you met this person. Now,
okay.
now here's where it get tricky. You shouldn't be. You shouldn't have friends maybe that you done slept with and dealt with.
Why the fuck not? She still was my friend. She was my friend for 22 years before I met you.
Yeah, it's a little bit more than a friend though.
Who?
I
No,
say maybe. I say maybe to some people. You know, to me, we see communication. That's the main thing right there. Communication. Because if you in a relationship, we're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna know all that. And
because I'm a firm believer that I'm in relationships because I get chosen and I choose the people I want to be in relationships with. Like, if that person that you terrified of or that was my friend, if if I knew them before you and I wanted them, you wouldn't be here.
maybe you do want them. They just don't want you. Maybe they do. They do want that person. That
Oh shit!
it happens like that.
Didn't you hear me?
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. We talking over the grand scheme of things. That we ain't just talking about you.
No,
So
and
in a lot of situations,
no, so I get it, but I also
like
don't.
like like Chad Johnson say, man, woman told them, all girls got that one dude that they really want. They just won't get his shit together. So she only with you because that dude won't get his shit together. You know what I'm saying? That dude may still exist and still be around. And if that dude, may
See,
get his shit together, may not. But you can't live worrying about that. My
okay,
thing is you shouldn't it shouldn't be nothing said or done with you and any male friend that disrespect our relationship, or you wouldn't say or do if I was around. Um, it's a lot of things going to it. But y'all about to have me keep talking and say I'm about to get out
yeah,
here.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah, we'll
Yeah. So
jump on the next week though.
yeah. So it's a lot to go into that. Like
See, here's
respect. It's a respect level to the thing, though.
here's the thing. Like when you talk about respect, and we gonna stop. It's a lot of people who really don't feel like they the prize, and that don't mean that your significant other ain't the prize too. But I'm dope. Like that shit that Frank Lucas went in the jungle to go get, nigga. I, losing me, you lost. I ain't lose. I did like if me and you not together no more. I promise you, I'm not sad. I tried to fake it when I was younger, but I don't be sad.
Yeah,
Cause
a lot of people lost what their worth is from being in different relationships and letting people devalue them, which I don't understand.
so again, it go back to who you are. You gotta goddamn it look and be cool with who you look in the mirror with, and stop letting people make your value shit me.
Listen, man, I tell everybody that. Listen, you may find you somebody that could do one thing better, something you like better. He make a cook better. He make a do this better. He make a do, but as a whole package, as your whole shit, you ain't got nobody fucking with me. You know what I'm
And
saying? They ain't gonna come close. You know what I'm saying?
like we used to say when we was kids, nigga, I'm all that and a bag of chips. Bitch, you got me fucked up. You heard me? You got me fucked. Like, and once I gained them, and I gained that mentality at like 19. Like,
Mm-hmm.
nigga, what? Make me feel fucked up about me, bitch? I'm out. I'm out. It need like, yo.
Yeah, man, people crazy. But that's people know how to play on your mental, bruh. On people's mentals. That's why you gotta be careful who you dealing with, man. Some evil, wicked people out here, spirits and all. And bro,
Absolutely,
the,
1000%.
the easiest way to get to a motherfucker is pretend like you love them. They let that guard down, you get everything. Shit.
Ain't it, man? We gotta have something called the kids ouch.
Ain't no man.
Come talk out your problems.
Oh,
Ain't no man.
because I ain't going to sleep on nobody goddamn couch in the house I pay the bills in. That's a whole other
Mm,
conversation. It's a whole other conversation. Man, crazy
Hey,
as hell.
listen, you sound like me. Somebody
mm,
sleeping on the couch tonight. Shit, what you need a pillow? Shit.
mm.
I'm about to get right here on this bed, get nice and comfy like I do every night. I'm gonna call these hogs.
Wait a minute. I'm paying bills in here. I got to sleep somewhere other than the bed?
Mm.
By four? Shit me, man. No.
Crazy as hell.
Y'all
What
crazy.
make you think? What make you think you got the right to do that silly ass shit? Them
Because of
TV
the
shows.
TV.
I just said them TV shows got you fucked up. Your ass gonna be in the TV like polka dot in the fucking minute.
Ike,
Fucking around.
this is Ike and Tina. This is Ike and Tina. Oh, all right, come on, man.
Oh,
Come on,
But
man.
let me go ahead. May the wind always be at your back, and the sun always upon your face, and may the wings of destiny carry you aloft to dance with the stars. Until next time, keep listening with pleasure.